Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dice Masters with Bruce and Zach. I'm Zach.
And I'm Bruce. Hello.
And what are fish, Bruce?
Are they our friends? I don't really know. Don't actually know the film that well.
uh, well, um, apparently that's James's accent. Is Bruce the shark?
Hello.
Anyway, we're here to talk about Dice Masters, and this time we're going to play some Global Escalation. What did you just call it? Global Explosion?
Global Explosion, I can remember.
I think I'd be more excited to play Global Explosion Dice
It
Masters.
would make just as much sense.
Anyway, inspired partially by the good folks over at the Ministry of Dice, who are always brewing some interesting golden escalate, called it golden escalation, global escalation teams. That makes more sense too. Anyway, we thought we'd come up with some teams that would fit into the global escalation format that were a bit, I don't know, off the beaten path. Is that fair to say?
I think yours is more. I've just borrowed someone's team. Thank you to
Yeah, well, there you go.
Peter van der Velde in Amsterdam. Thank you very much. I've just nicked your team. I did give you fair warning. But I've changed a couple.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of our videos end up this way, and then you always do better, and I'm always wondering why. It's because you're
It's
using
because
something that's
I'm lazy and I steal other people's teams.
all right. So anyway, to start us off here, I have got a team that I have modified from my old Satchel of Unlimited Weaponry team, which I really liked running in the Virtual Worlds 2 tournament, and I did significantly better that time than I did in the first Virtual Worlds tournament. And so the core pieces, I'm going to use the Satchel of Unlimited Weaponry, which deals damage for continuous dice in your field. I've got the Kiln, which is probably my favorite continuous die when you don't need to buy characters, but your opponent probably does, which just makes it more expensive to do that for every character in the field. I've got Bat Signal, which is just the cheapest continuous die you can buy, but also helps you get a little bit of lethal damage there at the end if you can spin a character up. I have decided to try out the Question, who has Gadgeteer, which is a keyword that I don't think I've ever actually tried before. But basically, when the Question attacks, I can take action dice from my use pile and roll them. And if they come up as action faces, well, I can take one. They come up as an action face, then I can put it in the field. So it only works for continuous dice. It was ruled that way. But since I'm trying to get continuous dice in the field, I figure if they don't roll or I have to use them or they get removed for some reason, that's a good way of getting them back out. Or if I just buy them, I can just get them right out of the field right away. K Bishop is there mostly for defense. I'm going to try and get characters out to block, but it never hurts to deal with unblockable characters or big overcrushing characters I don't want to deal with. Let's just get rid of them altogether. Rip Hunter is my tech against Scarlet Witch, which apparently is still in the format, which was surprising that it wasn't on any of the Nationals teams this year. But basically, instead of using Parallax or a Sararak or anything, I'm just going to get Rip Hunter out and just try and make sure that Satchel rolls every time I need it to. And if I have trouble getting my continuous dice out, I can always use Gadgeteer to get them out anyway. Professor X is there mostly to kind of thin my bag out, and my opponent should have a hard time using it if I have the Kiln in the field. And then Thousand Dragon is just to make actions like Satchel more cheap. And unlike the new Thor Global, it's not limited to being used once per turn, so I can make it even cheaper than that. And then I've got Turtle Van as a backup because it's a continuous die that it's the same price as Kiln but doesn't require any specific energies, and then Resurrection because I found that it just makes things go much smoother. James, what have you got?
I have got Peter's team. Thank you, Peter. And I've not changed that much, I think. It's Nova. Nova is cool. And if you don't know it, Nova says whenever Nova takes damage in an attack step, he deals 2 damage to your opponent. So we've got Magic Missile to deal him damage in either my attack step or Zack's, doesn't matter which. And then the rest of it is just support for that, really. It's Twinger, the rare one, which when knocked out, I get to prep a die, I think. Yeah, when knocked out by non-combat damage, so again by Magic Missile. So either I can swarm or I can prep by knocking it out. Then Storm from UXM, I think, has a global which is a counter to Ultraman, namely. Pay a mask, change the target of an action die that targets a character die to the character die of your choice. So you keep a few masks back and they can't use... You keep changing their kryptonite target to Ultraman, which would be annoying, unless they have more masks than you. Because that's the format we're in. I think there is only one. Zack was talking about multiple Nats teams, but there is only one Nats team that we have to worry about, which was the one that won the US Nats.
Those last one's not on the list. I mean, like Lantern Ring and stuff is banned, so that must have been previous years.
They were Worlds. Well, there's three worlds teams,
Oh, I think you're right. I think
or
you're right.
four maybe,
Yeah.
plus that one that's team. Anyway, yeah, that's that. And then we've got lots of ramp to try and make sure the game doesn't go long. This is my gift to Zach. I don't particularly want to be attacking, and I might have to attack, so I can pull it back with Kate Bishop. I think this was a change from Peter's original team. But he did have Arch Nemesis, which I imagine is against Blob. You don't want to get your Nova blobbed, so you could swap the attack and defensive Blob and then ping him out. Cold Gun is against stuff like Fix It, I would think. It just sort of sit in the field and do him at the right moment. Although, actually, if they pinged up Fix It first, that wouldn't work, but it might work against other things. And I've changed out Babs because I don't have Babs, which was definitely probably quite a significant part of the team. But I've put Creed Captain in for Zach's benefit, not because it helps his team, but because he likes it so much. And I might be able to get Nova cheaper. So, yeah, thank you, Peter, and I hope I do it justice in some way.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
And if you're wondering why a team that I've built that depends on continuous dice doesn't have Cold Gun on it, it's because I forgot about it. So we'll see if I regret that. Action or energy, James?
Oh, I'll go with action, please, Zach. Surprising.
Energy.
That's so pixelated I can't even see it, but okay. Oh, you're back. You're back.
My word for it, I suppose. I think I'm going to go first.
Good luck.
Good luck, as always.
Good luck, mate.
Hey, a bunch of shields. If I brought chalkboard, that would have been the perfect first turn roll. I think I'm going to buy a kiln, and I'm going to pay a shield to buy a bat signal.
All right. Here we go.
Oh.
Yeah, we do have Professor X.
That's all right. I already said it. Okay.
Take it back.
We do have Resurrect. It's true.
Oh my god. Yeah. Lovely. What am I trying to buy? Chwinger, probably, right?
Yeah, that's probably good.
Yeah. Chwinger seems reasonable. You didn't. Rather inconveniently, you didn't bring chalkboard, which is annoying.
No, my old Satchel team had chalkboard, so I could get killed out on turn 2, and it was very annoying. Although Ben Scott did manage to beat me with only 3 dice purchased. Twice.
Yeah, he does that, doesn't he? I'm going to buy a Chwinger, and I'm going to fill that, and I'm going to fit that to a mask using Billy Club.
Yep.
I'll pass to you.
It's been so long since I had your Professor X to play with that I'd forgotten that I could have done that after turn 1. But, well, I should be able to do it this turn, and it won't make a huge difference. Assuming that I roll a mask, although I suppose I can always turn one of these into one. Is there anything I can do with just a fist? I don't think so. I think I'm actually going to re-roll both of these sidekicks. Okay.
Create Captain Global.
Yeah, I can create Captain Global. Boy. You know, I was hoping I could buy a question, but I didn't have the energy types for it. So I think in the interest of not wasting energy, I'm going to buy a Turtle Van. I'm going to use the Professor X Global, and then I'm going to prep a die.
Very nice.
I think that will work out. This is like what I do with Heimdall Global. It feels like nothing's changed. Okay, that goes over there, and then I will pass turn to you.
I'll PXG, and I've got 4 dice, and I probably should buy that Nova soon before you get a kill now.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I think chalkboard made it much more difficult for people to get characters. If you went first and you got it prepped, all of a sudden they had to either have no sidekicks or.
So that would be Nova, right?
That would be Nova. Yep. So 2 for a Creed Captain Global, and then he costs only 2, but one of them is a Bolt. It's effectively a 1 energy discount.
So if I re-roll those, should I re-roll something else? In the hope of masks? Aggressively re-roll for masks. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, that's probably right.
There you go.
Yep, that's decent. Okay, well,
put
that in the field. Probably end up switching one of those. That's me 2 fists. Oops. God, I'm useless with this. I could resurrect. I don't know what the benefits are at this point. I'll switch one to a mask. without further ado.
Yeah, it's probably better than resurrecting.
That'd be that. And should get those across. It doesn't guarantee that, whereas resurrection would, but I'll get more dice, so I think I'll stick with that. Yep.
Okay.
Pass turn.
4 in the bag, so everything I've purchased so far. Let's see how well we do on the rolls here. Well, we got the kiln, which is always nice. I could do with a few more bolts. Definitely going to re-roll these. I mean, I'm definitely going to want more continuous dice, but also having sidekicks is usually helpful. All right, I'm going to re-roll these. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. All right. So we'll field. Well, let's see. Hold on. Okay, we'll do it the right way. We'll field bat signal. Am I going to buy a character? I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's okay. We'll field the sidekicks. Got to do it in the right order, right? You can't put kiln out until you've bought the characters that you need.
Sure you can.
Or at least you can't field the sidekicks. Okay, I will pay a bolt to use the Thousand Dragon. What do you call it? Thousand Island?
Thousand Island. Yeah.
And then now I can buy Satchel for 3. So I will.
Okay.
Ruined my own ramp, which means I think I will actually spin this to a mask. Don't want to get too far behind there. Well, you don't really need to attack with much. Pass priority.
I will PXG twice. There's once. There's twice. Pass back.
Is there any way that you could shut down my ability to PXG this turn?
I don't think so. No, it's not very controllable.
Right.
So.
I mean, I could use it now. Actually, yeah, because I've got 4 sidekicks over there.
Yep, doesn't make any difference to you. Do it now.
I might as I don't know. It seems like it's safer, but I don't think you have any way of wrestling with my prep area either. So,
okay. I've just realised your thing's flipped. If you, we're a bit out of practice here, clearly.
Yeah. All right.
Is mine flipped as well? Hang on a minute. Oh my God, we're both flipped.
Jesus.
I don't know. I don't even notice these. Okay, when it's your turn, I'll try and flip mine back again. It's fine. Nobody will notice.
Yeah, no one cares.
My brain.
Let us know in the comments if you care.
My brain just works it out. I literally don't even notice it.
I wonder if anybody will have noticed before we pointed it out.
Yeah, of course that wouldn't roll. Why? Why would that roll? Why would he roll? Right. If I'm going to buy more characters, it's probably now that I'm going to do it. Right? Obviously, I'm going to do all that. I could buy another Nova just for the hell of it.
You could?
I don't think it's a particularly good move. There's that. Doesn't really matter.
Sad I didn't use the Kree Captain Global to buy Rip Hunter when Satchel refuses to roll several times.
I think I shall reroll those. I want that. Hey, Nova rolled at least a bit. Not very well.
But you did get Nova.
I did get masks. Maybe more importantly.
Yep.
I'll switch that to a mask before I field anything. Yay me.
Well done.
Look at all my masks. Okay, so this needs a fielding cost. Can't switch that to a mask because we don't have any more of them.
Yeah, the energy fixers. A little tough with Kiln.
Yeah. I could start pinging him, but I think I might just take the opportunity to buy some characters. But then, well, actually, I don't care that much about swarming with Professor X as long as I've got the masks. But what I do care about is the bolts. So if I fill those, and I can buy 2 of them, fill that for 1, fill that, sit on that, I would think.
All right.
Pass to you, and I'll try and fix this.
Okay. I got a bit nervous when you started talking about the storm global, but I realized that it doesn't affect if I just do damage directly to you. Although Satchel can do damage to characters. I don't think I've ever actually done that. Well, there's one missed Satchel roll.
I've already got mirrored click in the settings, weirdly enough. So it should be right, but it's not. How strange.
You know, I think I like this roll, except for Satchel. I'm just going to keep it and reroll Satchel. Hey, Satchel. Okay.
All right, I'm backwards for the duration. I can't seem to flip it. Weirdly. Not to worry.
Okay, I'm going to turn this to a mask. And now that my field is clear, I'm going to pay 2 for an outsider. Or sorry, question. Outsider, where did that even come? All right, whatever. Field sidekick. Field turtle van.
You've got the turtle.
And then I will activate Satchel to deal you 6 damage for my 3 action dice.
Nice one.
And then I will hold on to those, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Pass priority. I feel like I'm going to die this turn.
I'll PXG a bunch. No, he's got a defense of 4, so yeah, there's only so much damage I can do. That and that. I'm rolling everything. There we go.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, shall I go?
And you're not going to overdraw, I don't think so. All right.
No.
Okay, your turn.
Oops.
So if I skip my attack step, then you don't have an opportunity to ping him on my turn.
That's correct. Wow. Hello. I don't know. No idea. Off you go.
I realized that if with the bolt saved, if Satchel had come up double bolts again, I could have paid 3 bolts to buy Satchel because I could use Thousand Dragon twice.
Ah, indeed. Right. Mask. Oops. I think I'll keep that probably. Bolts. I really don't need that many bolts, actually. Because he's only got so much life. I can reroll that because that could be a mask. Reroll those. Shall I field one? Does he have to attack? No, he's not that one, is he? Okay, so.
What was that?
I'm just wondering if Chwinga has to attack because the 1 cost has to attack. But he doesn't. It's not that one. So I'll probably
that's the like really
field that one. Reroll those. Probably keep that because it's useful. And reroll those for masks. Seems reasonable. Well, oh, there was a mask there. Sorry, clearly meant to keep that. What do we get? Oh, lots of bolts and cycle. Right, sorry, loads of stuff. All right, let's switch that to a mask for starters. Let's keep our masks. Let's field one of those for a bolt. Seems highly appropriate. Let's what can I do? Out of interest. We've got those. Right. Oh, pass priority, I guess.
I will PXG once.
Okay. I
Pass back.
At this point. Do I have to pass back again before I move to the attack step?
I suppose, but I will pass back again.
Okay. So
now that we've both passed, I think you're safe to move on to the attack step.
Well, I shall attack in that case.
Okay.
Actually, I don't even need to attack with him, but I will. And I will.
That's true, actually, yeah. I will block with us. No. Yeah, I will block him with a sidekick.
Okay. I'm going to ping him mercilessly because I don't like his foresight. So he'll do 8 to you.
Okay. But then my sidekick will stay alive.
That's true. I'll do it right. No, Jesus Christ, I'll do it.
Okay, and then
That.
after you do those globals, I will PXG one more time.
All right. So a 14, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good-o. Gosh, slightly out of practice with this.
I wanted the option of pinging off your Nova because even though you don't like the foresight, I want you to have to refill them.
Yeah, right.
Although you're gonna PXG like crazy here, so it won't matter.
Yeah, okay, it's your turn.
All right, I have 3 in the bag, and so I am going to draw Satchel again.
Yay.
But I don't have another. It's still going to be 6 damage. I was hoping I could get my good buddy the Question out here and get some more dice in the field.
Question puts them to prep, doesn't it? What does he do?
No, if he attacks, you roll an action from your use pile. If it rolls an action phase, you field it.
Oh, okay.
So the plan was, right, like with Question out, I buy a continuous die,
yeah,
and then just immediately get it out in the field, and then I can use that. But
yeah,
it's still only 50-50 chance, but at least it's, you know, got the potential to do that. Okay. I think all of that is fine. I don't really need this fist. I'm going to re-roll it. Masks are better than fists.
Yeah.
I'm going to field both of those sidekicks. I'm going to deal you 6 more damage, putting you down to 8. I mean, considering I'm probably going to lose next turn, I might actually be able to win.
Oh, I don't think so. I think you'd be all right. I mean, you'd have to
we'll
roll.
Find out.
You'd have to roll on his top face. No, second. Second face.
I think I'm going to pay 2 for another kiln.
Not kiln. Satchel.
No, kiln.
Oh, kiln. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. I can't afford another satchel. I would need 3 bolts.
I just saw your hand next to the satchel.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, buy another kiln. Get another continuous die. Make it a little bit easier there. Okay, I'll save those. I will pass priority.
Well, I better do some thinking. Right. So, wait, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I think I will ping off 2 of your sidekicks.
Okay.
Yeah. And then how's the PXG going to go? Yeah, I'll just do that. To them, and I will ping off your remaining sidekick just for fun.
All right. Nothing to attack with, so I guess I'll pass turn.
Okay, sorry, they're there. I've got 1 in the bag, but I should swarm. So I should do, oh no, I might. Yes, I must swarm. Right.
Yeah, you have to swarm.
It'll be 3 more. Yeah, so there we go. I don't get bagged down from swarm, right?
No, only if you can't draw at least 4.
Okay.
Or 4. You can't draw 4. Anything on top of that is just bonus.
So we need Nova on side 2 or 3. Well, preferably on a character face, I would settle for. There you go. But I need bolts. Still need bolts. I don't really
yeah, you are. You need 6 of them.
That's 3.
I mean, you've got half of them already. I'm fairly certain that with just a slight bit of luck, I can actually win on my next turn, but we'll find out. I don't think I'm going to get there. What are we even at? We're like pretty early. Turn 7? Turn 8?
I've got a clue. I'm going to reroll those for bolts.
I mean, I'm sure you will.
Well, you never know. There's 2. I don't think that's enough.
Oh!
I don't have to field it.
Wow.
You see?
I'm going to be 2. No, I'm not, because you have characters and I don't. Oh, wait, never mind. I can survive.
Yeah, I think you can. Okay, so I could theoretically field that as well, I guess. But I want ideally a mask. So let's. Okay, so the question is whether I field that or not. Debatable. He does get, when he's fielded, when Schwinger attacks, it gets +1 attack. You've got two
Okay.
masks.
Yeah, so you're going to have 4 characters.
Well, I have 4 characters, so 2 attack could get through. Is that enough?
Yeah,
1, 2,
because you
3,
have
4,
10
5,
damage there.
10, and you're on 12. So that should be right. So I should field everything.
Yeah.
Unless you do
Shoot.
something about it. I should probably have paid to field. Everything's good. Pass priority.
Yeah, I'm going to have to save him, but nothing I can do without any blockers, which is why I had those fielded.
Yeah, that's why I picked them
back.
off. Does your turtle van do anything interesting?
No, it only prevents damage to blocking character dice, but it wouldn't even have saved him against magic missile because they weren't blocking.
So if I attack and that one has 2 because it gets +1 from its ability, and I can ping Nova 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times to do 10 to you, which leaves you with 2 life.
Yeah, and then I blink. I Cape Bishop 2 of them back. I distract 2 of them back.
Those 2 will go through, and that will be lethal.
I still take exactly 2 damage. Wow, that worked out for you. And I had that in the bag. All I needed to do was draw and roll Satchel, and then either get one out with this or get this one out, and then I was going to have 8 damage right there. I was thinking last turn that if you hadn't pinged him off, what I probably should have done was attacked, and then I would have gotten like 2 of them through or something. I think you might have had both of them in the field at that point, but I could have used this to get some damage. I would have only needed to roll. Anyway, I think it would have worked out through the same. Yeah, anyway, we were like 1 turn away at that point.
That was pretty good. That was all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think Satchel, the thing that I think killed it the first was just, Scarlet Witch coming out. Because I think after I saw that card, I was like, well, I'm never going to be able to play this card again. But I mean, Parallax still exists in Global Escalation, and Rip Hunter, if necessary, could have been there pretty early. But I do think I might need to put Chalkboard on just to make sure that Kiln hits even earlier. But even so, I think you still would have been able to buy Nova at the same time. You just wouldn't have fielded a sidekick first.
Yeah, Nova's pretty good. Who knew?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I mean. I guess the only way to stop that would be like rare wrecker, so you just can't ping it.
Well, you can ping it in the main step, so he's already taken damage, especially if he's on level 1.
Yeah, that's true.
Then his ability doesn't trigger because it's attack step only.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
you can also cold gun it if you'd remember to bring cold gun in the main step.
Yeah, that might actually be the most important thing, is that I should probably just put the blanking continuous action on my continuous action based team.
Yeah, there would be that. And as that you say, if you interfere with the globals, either by Wrecker, or if you had like Balaj had Ring Raven or Wonder Ring or Mr. Miracle Ring, that stops me targeting Nova, which really, really upsets me.
Yeah, that's true.
I wasn't sure what to do about
that rare wrecker. I think if you can make a team that doesn't rely on any globals for anything, I think that rare wrecker is going to be pretty strong.
Yeah, but too slow to make videos for.
Yeah, I agree. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed this look at some Global Escalation teams. Pretty close finish there, I think. And once again, my kill strategy was defeated by you buying, 3 dice the whole game?
Yeah, I think I bought 4.
Was it actually 4? No, I think it was 4 dice. Did we remember to make your Twingos more expensive? I don't know. Someone will tell us in the comments.
No, I bought them all before I fielded anything.
Oh, yeah. I in practice this team earlier today and forgot that was, had to go back. Oh, wait, you actually can't buy that for 5. So anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching another episode of Dice Masters with James and Zack. We will see you all next time.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.